Good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Radwan Masmoudi. I'm the founder and president of the Center for the Study of Islam and Democracy. I'm also a senior advisor here at MPAC, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to our third World Policy Forum here at MPAC, where we try to bring excellent speakers and scholars to really talk about difficult issues and difficult problems. Of course, there is no other problem, I think, in the world today that is bigger and more difficult and more challenging than the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which has been ongoing now for almost 80 years. In fact, next year it will be 80 years, 8 decades. And it seems like there is no end in sight. It seems like people are becoming hopeless, and there is no hope for how we can solve this conflict in a fair and just way. People on both sides have been suffering, of course, more so on the Palestinian side. But we see extremism on both sides. We see violence on both sides. And we see, unfortunately, a government in Israel that has basically given up on the idea of a two-state solution or recognizing a Palestinian state or Palestinian people. And like Netanyahu for 20 years has been prime minister, and he thinks that he can get rid of the Palestinian people by any means necessary. And of course, it's not possible because there is 6-7 million Palestinians still living there, whether in Gaza or the West Bank. And I think, it's impossible to, get rid or displace 6 or 7 million people. It's also impossible to expect them not to react when their rights are taken away. They're going to react, and people are not going to just be quiet and forget that they have rights. So this problem is there is immense suffering on both sides, and it seems to be intractable. It seems like we don't have any ideas for how we solve this problem. So we thought that we will turn to a religion. What does religion teach about coexistence with other faiths, especially the three Abrahamic religions, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, and also to history, how have they been living in the Middle East and in the Holy Land, these three major Abrahamic religions. Is peace possible? Is it possible? Can we hope that peace will come to the Holy Land and to the Middle East, and that this conflict will end soon? So today we have three really amazing speakers. We are very happy and glad that they were able to join us. Finally, we've been working on it for months. We have, of course, Peter Beinart, who is a journalist and a political thinker. He's the editor-at-large of Jewish Currents. He has his own newsletter. Please subscribe to his newsletter. There is a link in the back, or a flyer in the back, that you can take with you to subscribe. He writes constantly on Israel and Palestine and the conflict in the Middle East, on democracy, on equality, on moral responsibility. He's been a very, very active voice and vocal voice for peace and justice for many years. So we are very happy to have him with us today. Mother Agapia Stephanopoulos also is an amazing lady. I'm sure you all know her and have seen her in the different interviews and podcasts. She's an Orthodox Christian nun and scholar focused on theology and ethics and interfaith dialogue and understanding. And finally, we have Mustafa Akyol, who is a senior fellow at the Cato Institute, and he writes mostly on religious freedom, on Islam and tolerance, and what does Islam teach about, pluralism and modernity. And so we have three excellent speakers, one from each faith. I hope that the debate will be really illuminating on these questions about what does each religion teach about interfaith dialogue and coexistence. What does history teach about living together, and is there hope? Is peace possible in the Middle East? Whether it's the two-state solution or one-state solution, how are we going to find a solution to this enduring problem?